This is WTAP News at 6.
A fight over trash pickup in Parkersburg is not over yet. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Phyllis Smith. Petitioners seeking to repeal the city of Parkersburg's recent decision to contract out curbside sanitation services have received a list of invalid signatures from the city. The petition effort was stalled after Wood County Circuit Court Judge J.D. Bean ordered the city to provide a list of invalid signatures with explanations for why they were rejected. The Wood County Clerk's office had to spend last week preparing that list for the city. The list was presented to the petition committee today. According to petition organizer Jack Jones, signatures were listed as invalid for reasons including a lack of voter registration, the wrong date of birth being listed, or the wrong address being listed. The petitioners continued to gather new signatures while waiting for the list of invalid signatures. However, according to the judge's order, anyone who signed the petition during that time will have to re-sign during a 10-day cure period that begins today.
We already have probably close to 3/4 of the signatures we need. We just have to go back to those people and have them sign again because it has to be within the 10-day cure period. And then, of course, new signatures and whatever we can salvage from the invalidated list.
The petitioners have until April 16th at 4:30 p.m. to gather 672 more signatures for the petition. If the effort is successful and the signatures are determined to be valid, the issue of repealing the city's sanitation contract with Waste Management will be put before voters. Turning to the weather, meteorologist Thomas Chase joins